Hello fellow trailblazers, welcome back to Escapes with TK. On this channel, I bring you fresh, exciting, and of course inspiring conversations on anything money, travel, and lifestyle. So I've been doing a lot of thinking, particularly for the newbies. If you don't know how to become part of the Trailblazer community, 3 easy steps. Hit the subscribe button situated right here and the notification bell such that you get all the fresh, new, exciting content I upload. Secondly, let me know what you think about this video by giving it a thumbs up and of course sharing it with somebody who will benefit from the conversation. Third, last but not least, is engage with me by leaving a comment below to tell me what you think about this video, what your favorite part is, and lastly, where you want the next money, travel, and lifestyle adventure to be. So August has Women's Month, Women's Day on the 9th of August. So I decided to have thought-provoking conversations with a couple of ladies about everything women, dating, and my favorite topic, money. So, of course, the first guest will be my girl, Thakane Shale. She's that girl when it comes to money. Thakane, how are you, my babe?
I am good today, and thank you once again for having me. My head fell off.
Yes, of course. So today we're shooting live. You're probably wondering where the venue is. So Thakane and I are having cake. We are at Everyday Cake, situated Mookholi, opposite the engine garage, where they have the most amazing cakes. We will tell you about the cakes we're having. And of course, we're going to have some wine because money is such an important conversation. So Thakane, to kickstart our conversation today, how are you feeling?
Money-wise, or just how I'm feeling in life generally?
Let's start with in life generally.
I'm good. I'm great.
All right. So I'm trying to get into this phone where I have all my questions. And let's start the conversation with, where is the wine though? Where is the wine?
Yeah.
Let's start the conversation with, the last time we spoke on the podcast, episode 4 of Money Adventures with TK, we really talked about your relationship with money. Mm-hmm. So how would you describe your relationship with money today?
Much improved.
Much improved.
Very much improved.
What has changed?
I'm able to talk more about money freely. I'm taking decisions that suit me and my life. Mm-hmm. So it's getting better and I'm very proud of me.
I love that. I love that. So for me, the topic today is about money and relationships, you know. So in your view, at what stage do people talk about money?
The sooner the better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As soon as you decide that this is not just somebody I'm dating, this is someone that I'm in a relationship with, mm-hmm. that conversation should definitely be had.
And how do you know this is somebody I'm not just dating?
You know, the thing with relationships is that there is no hard and fast rule. At some point, you know. When you know, you know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, you're a big advocate of ladies carrying condoms.
Very.
And obviously taking care of their finances. So maybe talk us through why you have those views and why they are so important for you.
Okay. First of all, the cake is divine.
What cake is that, by the way?
I don't know. You ordered for me, but it's something.
Hey, we'll ask them there now what cake that is.
But back to your question, yeah. I think the decision to have children or whether or not to have children impacts your finances greatly. Mm-hmm. So it's not a decision that you can leave to your partner. It's not a decision that you can leave to society. You need to make that decision on your own. And carrying condoms empowers you to make that decision. Because, you know, when it's getting hot and heavy and he doesn't have condoms and you don't, and inhibitions are low, passions are high, next thing you know, you're pregnant. Mm. And you're not financially ready for this decision. Mm. Yeah.
But obviously that comes with a lot of perceptions and connotations. It's either you're sleeping around, mm-hmm. or so how should young women navigate that conceptions or perceptions that come with it?
You know, I think if you're dating a man, you're sleeping with a man who thinks you're taking care of your health, you're taking care of your future, means you're a hoe, because that's the word. Then you are absolutely sleeping with the wrong man.
again, still goes back to the same question I had. How do you know this is the right man for you? What are those characteristics that you tick off the list?
I think for me, this is personal perception. For me, it would be him understanding that I'm carrying condoms because I'm not trying to sleep with a lot of people. I'm just doing this for my health. And it would also mean this is somebody I can have those conversations with without him bringing societal pressures and expectations into the conversation.
And of course, I come back to the next question I have is a lot of women love to feel sexy, sexy, and they love to feel confident.
Yes.
And then it comes up, the idea that comes up to my mind is lingerie. So I went to the Victoria's Secret page on Instagram.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I've been able to see it when I was in Chicago. I popped into the store, and the price of lingerie is expensive.
It is ridiculous.
So how do women navigate the cost of lingerie? And then secondly, who's responsible for paying for the lingerie?
I don't think anybody is responsible per se, but I mean, if you're my boyfriend and you walk into a store and you see, you know what, Thakane would look good in this, I expect you to buy it. I buy lingerie for myself. If I can afford it and I see something I like, I'll buy it. But also, if you see something you like, buy it for me.
So fine, two questions that come up. Okay, when you buy lingerie for yourself, what's a reasonable amount to spend on lingerie for you?
I have to confess, it depends on my bank balance at the time. I have gone where I should not have gone financially.
Tell us if you're willing to share.
Okay, that was a man. That was not my money, it was a man's money.
Oh.
Yes. I think I bought a teddy. A teddy is this. Do you know what a teddy is?
I don't know what a teddy is. School me.
So you have like a bra thing, and then it goes down like all lacy, like the sort of a cut off tressy part that comes up the side.
Yes. I think I have an idea.
You have an idea of what a teddy is. I think the most expensive I've gotten was like $2,000.
Wow.
But it wasn't my money. I don't know how.
So you gifted with the money.
We were walking around the mall, and then he saw it and I saw it, and looked at it and like, right?
I love that.
Yes.
So it brings us to the second question of the first question I asked. So now the guy walks into the store and he sees something. How do I know the right fit? And secondly, when I bring that as a guy to say that, baby, I got you this, what runs through your mind at that point in time?
My baby thinks of me and he wants me to look pretty.
And then, okay, time. So the other question that comes to mind is, would you date somebody who makes less money than you? And then she slips on the wine.
Okay, at this point, no.
Okay.
And it is not a matter of how much money he has. I'm very vocal. I'm very opinionated. And I've unfortunately found that with men, there's an ego play going on. So when you're like me, somebody who just speaks their mind, if a man makes less money, he thinks you are speaking out or you're being disrespectful because he's broke. Yes. So for me, dating somebody who makes less would be, we're probably gonna fight because he's going to think I'm disrespectful. Yeah.
Okay. And then what's the most expensive gift you've ever gotten there by Mujolo? By the Mujolo.
Okay, I think the most expensive gift. Okay, there's been men who spend money on me for serious things like fees. So do you want that, or do you want just something that was just a gift?
Whatever you want to share.
Okay, something that was
education
just
can be a gift.
Education, I'm ashamed to tell you the amount. It's a bit much. But for something that was just a gift, I think for my 28th birthday, the man that I was dating booked me and my best friend flights and accommodation and spending money to go on vacation. So it came into the tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands.
Yeah.
And then the last question for this conversation is, what do you as Thakane bring to the table?
Your heart bums, guys.
Wait. Say that again. Like I think I kind of sort of missed that. Say that again. What do you bring
Bums?
to the Joe?
I'm lying, but I think, when you're with somebody that loves you and somebody that connects with you, the question of what you bring to the table is never raised because you can recognize it. As soon as your man asks you what you bring to the table, it means now you must lobby and you must advertise and campaign on why you're good enough. People that think you're good enough will never ask you that question. Yeah.
And then I think in closing, what do you want the viewer, particularly women, young women who are watching this show, what do you want to leave them with? Words, parting words, if you will.
I think for me is with relationships and money, they are better when you have your own money. Not that your man shouldn't spoil you. I love being spoiled by men. But it should always be something that he gives freely and that you are not depending on. You cannot depend on your man for your livelihood, rent, food, all those. The moment you're there dependent, that's when you get taken advantage of. Yes. This is not to say he should not buy you nice things. You
like
should.
lingerie.
You should. But you don't have to need it. Yes.
Okay, great. And then where do people find you? I know you're also a content creator. I know you are a writer. Tell us where people can find you from different platforms.
Can find all my work on lipsticksandScars.com. That's where I put all my work. But I also do words and wine. As you can see, I love wine, so we do that and talk. I am a columnist for The Post. I am a publisher. I do a lot. But yeah, just Google me.
She's Googleable.
Yes, I am very Googleable.
She's
Just Google me.
She's Googleable. She said it herself. So this is part 1 of the Women and Money series that I'm running for the next couple of weeks on my channel. Again, remember to like, comment, and share this video. But most importantly, subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And we can only achieve that through you. I'm looking forward to the next conversation. So, Thakane, what's your relationship status? I forgot to ask that question. Are you single and available, or are you mingling, or are you entangled? What's your current relationship?
All I can say is do not let my boyfriend stop you from craving your soulmate, guys. If I'm your soulmate. Don't let him stop you, but
so
I
the
am
next couple of
dating.
interviews, so she's dating. The next couple of interviews will be either women who are married, divorced, or widowed, whatever the case will be in that particular case. Thank you for always showing the love and support. This is Escapes with TK. Peace out. Oh! Well done to you, Thakane.
Thank you.
And to your relationship.